Capitol Hill to Wall Street. This is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Rick Amato. It's time for Politics and Profits.
We follow the trends on Capitol Hill that lead to the profits on Wall Street. We expose the hard facts of what your elected officials are doing when you're not looking. And we show you how you can profit from their politics. The American dream is alive and well, and you can be proud to call America your home. And now, it's Rick Amato.
Welcome to Politics and Profits. Well, as we all know, interest rates are near zero. That puts mortgage rates near zero. And that, of course, is a very big positive for the real estate market. My next guest says people should be learning, if they don't already know, and thinking about using their home as a bank. Joining me at this time from the state of Washington, Lacey, Washington to be exact, is the owner of Imagine Real Estate and U.S. Navy veteran, Kathy Cross. Kathy, good to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you for that glorious introduction.
So let's talk about using your home as a bank. This is something I know that is very important to you. You're talking to clients about it and investors. What can you share with us?
Yes. What I mean by using your home as a bank is your home has equity in it. Typically, if you purchase a home, you have a loan, and the difference between what you owe on the home and where the market is, that difference is the equity. For example, the bank loans you money and they charge you rent, so to speak. When you use your home as a bank, you can take that equity and choose to, for example, refinance. You can pull equity out of the home, use that to live off of, use that as your discretionary income, use that to consolidate debt. You can also use that to turn around and invest. Or the great thing about refinancing is you skip a monthly payment, so you don't have that debt. And what's in it for you is if you're a homeowner, you have that resource at your disposal. In this COVID environment, there's not very many places that you can go to borrow money. If you have a home, you have a solid asset in which you can use to pull cash out and use it as you need.
That's a good point, especially as you say in this environment, the loan sources are drying up. Are you actively advising clients of this currently?
It depends on the scenario. If a client comes to me and they need other options to use, whether they want to invest or whether they want to keep their home. Some people are choosing to sell because this is definitely a seller's market, using that equity to improve the home, to make it more marketable, to make it more valuable. Those are the tools that a seller, I am definitely counseling sellers to use whatever they can to make their home more valuable so they can turn around and net more money in the long run.
And I would imagine you need to be careful on how you use that money in terms of reinvesting it somewhere. You don't want to put it in some place that's not stable or I'll say conservative, because losing the equity of gain could be quite detrimental.
Right. You don't want to over leverage your home. In essence, you don't want to use all the equity so that when it does come time to sell, you're not able to recoup any of those funds in which you've worked so hard, or you've put that money into the home and then there's nothing left. So you certainly don't want to use everything up, but there is an option for you to use just whatever you need to do what you would like to do, such as reinvest. There's different type of investors. You could choose to be an active investor, which is actively participating in possibly renting that home out and purchasing another home. There you've become an active investor. Or you could choose to be a passive investor, which means you work with other people and pooling money together, leveraging that to purchase investment properties.
As you say, it's a seller's market, but at the same time, you may want to consider reinvesting in real estate, as you're describing. Explain what scenario might make sense in this particular market.
Well, we have a shrinking inventory. So there's not much on the market. Anytime something, and I'm speaking regionally as well as nationally, every market's different. I happen to be in the South Seattle area, so the market is appreciating. Although nationally, I believe the trend is upward. We are seeing increasing home values and we are seeing shrinking inventory. So, in a scenario in which you may be a first time homeowner and you're deciding how do I leverage what I have to purchase more property, you could pull the equity out of your home, use that as possibly a down payment to purchase another home and rent out your home. Then you become a first time investor. That's one scenario.
All right. Good information, Kathy. Any final comments before we let you go? I mean, this has been informative.
I'd say educate yourself, call your realtor, ask the questions about investing, ask the questions about what you can do to make your home more valuable, ask the questions that you want to get answered so that you can survive in this environment.
Kathy Cross, owner of Imagine Real Estate, U.S. Navy veteran. Important topic, use your home as a bank. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Broadcasting from the Liberatory CPA studios. Back with more after this.
Politics and Profits with Rick Amato is brought to you by Liberatory Accounting, the IRS problem solvers. To find out how Liberatory Accounting can help you, call 877-6-SOLVER. That's 877-6-SOLVER.